Yeah, that's all. But
it's okay, like this.
so you got what it is.
Gentlemen of the press, just in 3 minutes, because we want to show you certain documents, which is just very close to the gate there. In 3 minutes, please. I apologize. It's okay. Yes. Thank you. Gentlemen of the press, we'll be today, we want to talk about something that's of the burning issue. But before we start, I will introduce the team to you. Seated right here is the Honorable Commissioner of Finance, Budget and Economic Planning, Mukadam Ashwaju Ashiru Idris. Also, you have there the Auditor General of Kogi State, who has been doing what EFCC should even do in Kogi State, because we have an internal mechanism for ensuring probity and transparency. It's Alhaji Yakubu Okala. That's the Auditor General of the state. Seated here is the man keeping the money, the Accountant General of Kogi State, Alhaji Jibril Momo. And right there is the man from Kogi and Anambra, who is the Director General Research and Development, Barrister Moses Okezie, is also here with us. Then we have, of course, you know, your friend here, Mohammed Ologu, who is the Chief Press Secretary to the White Lion. Also, you have Barrister Femi Adeboyega, is the legal advisor, special advisor on legal matters to His Excellency. You have Mr. Raji Afolabi, who is the special advisor on special duties. You also have Alhaji Ismail, who is the special advisor on water resources. So we are fully prepared to talk to you about an issue that has been celebrated by a particular media organization that have not been reporting good things about the state. But when they see what is not good, they rush to the press to make sure they report it. The reason why we are going to brief the press and talk to Nigerians and supporters of our administration around the world is to be able to debunk and disinfect the bad energy that the EFCC wants to visit us with by saying that the bailout money that we received was transferred allegedly by EFCC, according to them, to a fixed deposit account. So we are here to address those issues so that we will be able to tell the world, we know we have no skeleton in our cupboard. We are so confident that we have been transparent and accountable to the good people of Kogi State. And that was why we have won many awards on transparency and accountability. So I'm going to take the press briefing this way. Thank you. One, the government of Kogi State has called this press briefing to debunk the blatant lies told against her before the Lagos Division of the Federal High Court by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, amplified in the media by sections of the press and capitalized upon by shameless political vested interests. We know where this is coming from, and it is our advice to them that they should concentrate on solving the insecurity in their states rather than wasting the resources of their states to promote falsehood in the media. Two days ago, the Nigerian media space became awash with news of an ex-parte order of the Federal High Court Lagos Division allegedly freezing Sterling Bank account number 0073572696, which the EFCC in court documents cited by us and for reasons best known to her had fraudulently represented to the court to be a fixed deposit account opened and operated by the Kogi State government, into which bailout funds approved by the federal government and sourced from the bank were diverted and kept from their intended purpose, which is payment of salaries to workers. The papers that were presented at that Lagos court was to the effect that the money meant to pay salaries, the bailout money, was diverted into a fixed deposit account, that it was not used for that purpose. We will show the world today, because they have dragged us not only to the court of law, but also before the people of Nigeria and the world. So we are ready to also engage them by properly, correctly, and with valid documents, show the whole world that those allegations were blatant, false, were aimed at maligning the integrity and the accountability that the administration of Alhaji Yahaya Bello stands for. So we are going to present all of those documents to you today to show that what was presented before the court was false, fake, to mislead the court into granting what they should not grant. 3, the EFCC also swore under oath before the court that her own investigations confirmed part of the funds corresponding to the biblical mark of the beast in the amount of 666,666,666 naira 64 kobo have been misappropriated by the Kogi state government. This also is false, as you will see in our documents. We are ready to put all the documents before you this morning and give you the documents, even the bank statement showing all the transactions from the bailout account will be given to you, so that will be shown to you, so that you will see that we have nothing to hide. We already have this in a flash drive that we are going to give to you. We have nothing to hide. Government is about transparency and accountability. And since this administration came into office in 2016, we've put in place our own inbuilt mechanism to check fraud. And that has been working for us in the States. And that is why you see that the administration has been able to execute a good number of people-oriented projects that some media houses will refuse to air. They will wait for when it is bad news. But this is already a bad news for them because they have a date with us in the law court. The commission even swore that as of specified dates this year, they put the date as 1st April 2021, which is, of course, the globally notorious April Fool's Day. Maybe it was a way of fooling Nigerians, because it is a day that a lot of people are being fooled. So they came out with the date that they discovered a balance of 19,333,333,333 naira 36 kobo in that same account. And the reason why they stampeded the court was that they said, oh, this money is in danger. If you don't quickly freeze this account now, the money might be embezzled or misappropriated. That is the reason why they went before the court. You will see the statement today, and you will see that date, and we will leave the rest to you to judge. Five, sections of the media ran with the EFCC. Fantastical tales, unverified, unexamined, and unchecked. They serially reported that the alleged funds in the alleged account was a loan sought and obtained by the Kogi state government from Sterling Bank PLC in 2019 for the purpose of paying salaries to workers, which were later deposited in a fixed deposit account upon the instruction of the Kogi state government, and allegedly to yield interest, and with part of it dissipated for other unascertained purposes other than payment of salaries. This is another of their numerous lies. And you would see that it is very unfortunate. We have been saying it, that for this country to be great,
the media has an important role to play. When it is good news, they want to verify before they go to press. When it is bad news, even when their reporters were not in the court, up till now we've not cited the order, they could not get any picture to show. They had to show the picture of the governor and portray him as if he's a corrupt person, because some vested political interests were trying to use the media against the government of Kogi State and the governor of Kogi State. But with this, they have subscribed to the wrong code, and we will follow it to the end. Gentlemen of the press, for the records, the Kogi State government vehemently denies having the sum of 19,333,333,333,336 kobo or any other sum in a fixed deposit account with Sterling Bank PLC, as alleged. The Kogi State government states that it never gave any instruction to Sterling Bank PLC, and the said bank also did not fix on its behalf any bailout fund or any other funds. The Kogi State government states that as of the 23rd day of July 2019, when we utilized the monies for the payment of salaries and allowances to Kogi State civil servants, and up to the 31st day of August 2021, when the purported court order was produced, it had approximately 46 million naira cumulatively in all the salary and bailout accounts it operates. When you want to nail a sophisticated administration like the one we are running in Kogi State, you must do your homework properly. This is a bad job, and this is a very bad publicity for the EFCC. They rush to court to use blatant lies, falsehood given to them, without due diligence of ensuring that they even check the bank records. Bank records will not lie, they are there. You cannot change what was posted in the bank 4 months, 5 months, 1 year ago. So we will give it to you, and you will see that what they have done is a lie. What they have promoted, what they have peddled against the people of Kogi State is blatant falsehood, just to discredit the administration. We did not open or operate or authorize Sterling Bank to open any fixed deposit account. And we are not having any 19.3 billion in any account in Sterling Bank. To prove our case, we approached the Sterling Bank and said to them, speak to the world, we have nothing to hide. And they have written us this letter to show what we have with them. After capturing this letter, I'm going to read the contents to you. We are not hiding anything. Are we good? Okay. Yes. Thank you. Now, we wrote to them. They said, request for clarification regarding certain alleged transactions with your bank by the Kogi State government being investigated by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. We refer to your letter dated today, the 1st September 2021, on the subject. We were equally surprised and dismayed, underline it, surprised and dismayed at the media's narration of the events surrounding the transactions referenced, and are disheartened at the characterization implied in these narrations. As an ethical and law-abiding organization, we are confident that our conduct on these accounts and related transactions are fully beyond reproach and are cooperating fully with the authorities in their inquiries and the Kogi State bailout account, on the Kogi State bailout account. With this correspondence, we wish to reaffirm Sterling's commitment to upholding and maintaining the highest standards of professional conduct to your honorable self, the government, and the people of Kogi State. In light of the above submissions, permit us to respond to your inquiry as follows. 1. The Kogi State government does not currently operate or maintain a fixed deposit account with Sterling Bank. 2. There is no mandate letter from the Kogi State government to open account number 0073572696 with Sterling Bank. 3. Sterling Bank account 0073572696 is an internal mirror, they call it mirror account, operated by the bank for purposes of managing the Kogi State salary bailout facility. Next, the balances in the Kogi State salary bailout account as at 31st August 2021 are as follows. 1. Kogi State salary bailout account 0072969301, no money there. 2. Kogi State salary bailout account 2, 0073522756, we have 999,190 naira there. 3. Kogi State government salary account 007349902121, we have 44,816,19524. That is what we have there. 44 million naira, 816,195. The certified 2 copies of the statements of account of the salary bailout account from inception till 31st August 2021 are herein enclosed along with the account opening mandate, loan documents, and withdrawal instruction. Accept the assurances of our highest regard as we look forward to your acknowledgement and acceptance of explanation. All our transactions with Sterling Bank. So this clearly shows there that the EFCC did not carry out thorough investigation. What they did was to just lift the falsehood and went to court with it and swore to an affidavit against the Kogi State government. This is unfair. This is unjust. This is so much against professionalism, and it is something that the entire world must condemn. Now let's go to number 6. No, 7. Now to the background. Upon the assumption of office of the current administration in Kogi State, the state was in arrears of salaries and allowances to civil servants and pensioners in excess of 50 billion naira. The previous administration had applied for bailout funds from the federal government to settle the said arrears, but would not accept the fund until the expiration of their tenure. His Excellency Yahaya Bello therefore pursued the bailout fund applications and secured Mr. President's approval for the funds which were disbursed in tranches. Specifically, in July 2019, the President graciously approved the payment of the final tranche of the bailout loan to the state, which came by way of an on-lending loan from the Central Bank of Nigeria via Sterling Bank PLC. Sterling Bank PLC disbursed the said loan using the Kogi State Bailout loan account number 0073522756 on the 23rd July 2019. We have also shown a copy of the statement. 8. The sum of 19,999,000,000 of the said 20 billion was at various times between the said 23rd July 2019 and 25th September 2019 disbursed to Kogi State Salary Account number 0073499012 with Sterling Bank and the United Bank for Africa Salary Account numbers 102089595797, from where the funds were judiciously applied for the payment of salaries of and allowances owed to the workers of the state. Here is an attached schedule showing the disbursement from the Kogi State Salary Bailout account. That's the schedule with dates that the bailout fund was transferred from that bailout account to the salary account. We did not stop at this. We published how we paid salaries to each civil servant in 3 national dailies. So the facts are there. 9. The current balance in the said Kogi State bailout account and as of the date of the alleged ex parte order is the sum of 999,190 naira 50 kobo. So we don't know where they got the money they said they are freezing from. This is unfortunate and condemnable. 10. Let me stress as follows. A, that as of the 31st day of August 2021, when the court order to preserve the phantom sum of 19,333,333,000 naira 36 kobo was allegedly made, the Kogi State Salary Account number 0073499012, where the sum of 19,999,000,000 naira was transferred to since 2019 for the payment of salaries, had a credit balance of 44,816,195 naira 24 kobo. That is what is left there. B, that the allegation that the Kogi State government authorized the opening of a fixed deposit account wherein it deposited the said bailout loan of 20 billion for the purpose of generating interest for itself is false. The Kogi State government gave no mandate or instruction to Sterling Bank PLC to open a fixed deposit account on its behalf, as it could barely meet the salary obligations for which the funds were received at the material time. We are waiting for the order. We are waiting. When we receive the order, then it means that many heads will roll. Because if you are granting order based on falsehood, misleading information, then you know you are in for it. So we are waiting for the order. C, that Sterling Bank PLC, by its letter of 1st September 2021, confirmed in writing that the Kogi State government does not currently operate or maintain a fixed deposit account with Sterling Bank. Here is a copy of that letter. We don't know whether EFCC has another Sterling Bank different from the one all Nigerians know. They will tell us. The letter proceeded to confirm that all the balances in all the accounts operated by Kogi State government was approximately 46 million naira. Finally, The letter confirmed that account number 0073572696, cited in the alleged order of the court, is an internal mirror account operated by the bank for the purposes of managing the Kogi State bailout facility. We did not open it. They opened it to use it to manage the bailout facility. We have dispensed our bailout money, but they said they are still finding it somewhere. If they have the money, they should give us. We need money. Because we are doing a lot of projects in the state, road projects, we are ensuring the security of people, we are building schools, we started a university and within 1 year it has been accredited, and we are moving. So these are the things we are doing. So if they have this 19 billion that we don't know of, they should come and give us. We need it. May God bless them. Number 11. Having laid the facts bare before you, gentlemen of the press, we are still shocked as to how the FCC came about the patently false information upon which they have fraudulently or by misrepresentation of facts secured the purported order freezing a non-existent account or a mirror account created for administrative purposes by the bank in respect of funds which have since October 2019 been fully disbursed and utilized for the purpose for which it was borrowed. We got the bailout. We disbursed to our salary account. We have utilized it to pay salaries. We published how we paid each person, not ministry now, but we will say, for instance, if Mukadam Ashiwaju Idris Ashiru is a staff of Ministry of Commerce, we will write his name. January, this is what we pay. February, this is what we pay. We publish in national newspapers. I remember we published in Leadership, in Blueprint, and many other national newspapers. Because we know that a day like this will come, and that is why we have always acted in a very transparent manner. 12. We want to put it on record at this point that at no time during this entire concatenation of unfortunate events did the EFCC invite or question, much less seek clarification from this government or any of our officials in relation to such weighty matters. Also, none of the media houses or platforms which initially broke the news so much as sought a comment from us. No doubt our right to fair hearing and the nation's right to fair and accurate reportage did not matter in the circumstances of this shabbily designed but otherwise clinically executed hatchet job, which will definitely put them in a very big trouble. Definitely. You said you are investigating Kogi State. You did not invite us. You did not ask us questions. If not, we would have saved them the embarrassment they will get in court now. We would have given them our statements of account, and they would have seen that there was nothing like that in our accounts. And that will have saved them the embarrassment that is coming on their head, because it will come heavily. The reason it will come heavily is that President Muhammadu Buhari, his number one agenda is to ensure a corrupt-free Nigeria. As a governor and as a political son who believes so much in that president, Alhaji Yahaya Bello has imbibed that attitude of transparency and probity, using the resources of the state for the people of the state. And now you want to rubbish the anti-corruption fight of the president. We sympathize with the chairman of EFCC. He will not be everywhere. But we as a state, we are ready to even support EFCC in building capacity so that the fight against corruption will be better executed by the administration. This is unfortunate because the international community will be watching us. They will see that what they took to the court to secure that unfortunate order was a misrepresentation of fact which misled the court into granting what they should not grant ordinarily. This is unfair to our judiciary. Number 13. This is neither happenstance nor coincidence, but a coordinated hostile action. We remain concerned that a federal agency of the caliber and responsibilities of the EFCC, which is charged to combat financial fraud, is the one engaging in fraud and misrepresentation of facts for the purpose of securing needless orders meant to ridicule a court of competent jurisdiction, while simultaneously attempting to drag the pristine white robes of the most transparent and accountable state government in Nigeria, the Kogi state government, led by His Excellency Governor Alhaji Yahya Bello, in their barrel of palm oil. They cannot achieve that. If you go to the website of the Kogi State today, kogistate.gov.ng, you will see all our audit reports. We are checking the system to ensure transparency. We have won many awards, SIFTAs, World Bank. World Bank wrote to the state to commend us for accountability and transparency. These are organizations that cannot be compromised. These are organizations that cannot be bribed. These are organizations that are globally respected. They are saying Kogi is clean, Kogi is transparent. They cannot drag us in the mud. They will have to vomit and regurgitate and come out to tell Nigerians that they have been misled. It is a badly executed program. Okay, look at this. Office of the Accountant General of the Federation. Letter of commendation for the effective implementation of international public sector accounting standard, IPSAS. Look at it. You can't procure this. When they check your system and your system is clean, they issue this kind of letter to you. We are going to give you this. Now, 14. While we are yet to conclude on the EFCC's motive for this dishonorable act, we cannot but wonder if the new EFCC, new in quotes, is now lending its machineries for the use of politicians and detractors to tarnish the image of a state that has enjoyed the confidence and commendation of domestic and international partners as a bastion of accountability and integrity. At this point, I also want to commend the media because you refuse to be compromised on this matter. We had all the offers from politicians. Those who could not withstand it collected the offer and aired what is criminal, what is against the ethics of the profession of journalism. They did not ask up questions before they said we are corrupt. But we thank members of the press that stood their ground to check from both ends. We commend you for your steadfastness, for your courage. Thank you very much. Number 15. Yes, we need to thank you. You refuse to compromise. We are talking about the media now. Some have connected the money and aired what is falsehood. They will meet us in court. Number 15. Kogi State Governor Yahya Bello is the only state governor ever to score 100% in the state fiscal transparency, accountability, and sustainability program of Nigerian states. We recently received commendations from the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation for being one of the very few states to have adopted the IPSAS accrual basis accounting which is to enhance transparency and accountability in financial reporting in the public. 16. While we cannot estimate the extent of the damage caused by this unwarranted attack of the EFCC to the image of the state and the reputation of the governor and his entire team, including members of the financial team whose names have been mentioned and preserved forever on the internet in relation to this disgraceful episode, we believe, apart from other legal actions which will be taken against the EFCC, that this press release is most necessary to set the record straight and disabuse the minds of Nigerians who have received this fake news. 17. Consequently, we urge Nigerians to know that the various news surrounding the alleged conversion of salary bailout funds in Kogi State are fake. The allegations and acts are those of malicious men and women employing the machineries of government to do the bidding of their seen and unseen allies. The Kogi State government will seek appropriate redress and will resist most vehemently the instant attempt and any further attempt to bring her into disrepute. His Excellency Governor Yahaya Bello and his new direction administration in Kogi State would like to assure our citizens, partners, investors, and the general public that our commitment to transparency, probity, and accountability in office will remain unrivaled in the country. We shall continue to provide good governance and the dividends of democracy without unwavering and in spite of unholy distraction such as this one. We shall also continue to expand our investments in the security, unity, peace, and prosperity of all our people, while promoting cooperation and integration, affirmative action, youthful endeavor, equality, equity, justice, and the basis of our coexistence as citizens of the state and one nation. Thank you, and God bless you. So, if you have one or two questions, the finance people are here. So,
the message is clear.
okay.
Question, yes.
Okay. Friday. Just ask a question. Don't worry, I don't have to hear your question.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, I remember Friday, I want to come to us. Now, of course, we have had you. Well, you say you are going to court to clear your image. Is the EFCC alone, or even the papers that published? Two. Of course, Nigerians we are aware that your governor is having the ambition of going for the presidency in 2023. Do you believe that the people behind this mischief, in quotes, that is because of the 2023 presidency that is could be one of the reasons for this? And finally,
And do you suspect anybody?
and get there, in the text of the statement that you read, the letter from the bank was dated September 1st, if I remember. How come that it just coming, or is it by coincidence, and it came earlier? Just a day before the press conference.
Follow.
Okay.
Follow.
Can you follow up? I think we should.
Let's answer this one.
Let me answer this. Thank you very much, Mr. Friday, and I'm sure Punch will not condescend to publish what they have not verified. So I know you are not You are not afraid of yes, EFCC
To the camera, sir.
EFCC has accused us wrongly, and the intent is to ensure that they drag our image in the mud. We are clean, so we will go to the river, which is the judiciary, and test whether we are clean or not. We'll put all we have forward and come out clean. So we will challenge this. Definitely, we will challenge EFCC in court for the very obvious facts. One, what you said, we are operating a fixed account. We do not have a fixed account there. You said money has been transferred to the fixed account. Nothing was transferred. There was no fixed account, not to even talk of transferring anything there. You said as at April 2021, we're having huge sum of money there. Nothing was there as at that time. So we have disbursed since 2019. So where they got it from, so we need to test this in court. We are not fighting EFCC. It is about strengthening the system. It is about strengthening the anti-corruption crusade of the Muhammadu Buhari administration. It is about saving the system. And that is why we will be challenging this. We will challenge EFCC definitely in court. To the media houses, there are ethics. There are ethics. You need to confirm things before you rush to the press. We know there are vested interests. We said it in our statements. There are vested interests. We know there are people behind this, possibly because they've heard that millions of Nigerians are already calling on the governor to the president, and they are feeling threatened. So the best thing they think they can do is to go and be instigating this kind of confusion. But we are not going to allow that. It is not about his presidency. He has not said anything about it, whether he will be contesting or not. But at the right time, he will respond. But before then, we need to collectively come together to strengthen the system. And that's why I said the Kogi state government is committed to even helping in empowering EFCC's capacity to deal with this kind of issues judiciously, fairly, and equitably. So these are the things that will happen. Those who have gone to press without clarifying from us, they will still have the window of a few days to come out publicly again. Because in our African proverb, if you remove my wrapper outside and you come inside to say you want to put it on me in my room, I will not take it. I don't need it there. I need it outside where you have removed it. So where they remove the wrapper, they should bring it there. They should bring it there. They should bring the wrapper there to come and address it. They should apologize to the people of the state and tell the world that what we said about the Kogi state government was false. Thank you.
Hello. Yeah, the question, sir.
Okay.
Most of the statement is contained within the copy of that.
Yeah.
Just one or two.
Just one or two questions. Somebody asked whether we are suspecting anybody. No. We don't have to suspect anybody. When our people say, when you draw the rope, what the rope is holding will come out. We will draw the rope. And what the rope is holding will eventually be unmasked. Okay.
In your statement, you said instead of them to use their state resources to handle infrastructure, they are using that to fight your governor. You're referring to a state. So who is that state?
I said instead of using the resources of their state, of their state. That is why we are all journalists. Let us go and find out what are the states. Yes. Thank you.
My name is
What else, please?
Okay, my name is Son Masambo and I report for Arise. My question goes this way. First of all, an ex parte order is just an interim court injunction, which means the substantive case will still come up for hearing. Why are you not awaiting that substantive case to come up for hearing when you serve court summons as Kogi State government before you start saying that what the FCC did is wrong? Now, we really appreciate the fact that you brought all the facts out, but it leads me also to the second part. As journalists, we have been trained to know that when there's a court order, whether it is right or wrong as journalists, we report the court order. Now, there was a court order by this judge, an ex parte order, which may have been wrong because the judge did not hear from you before he issued it. But the court order was issued and journalists should report it. What evidence do you have that the media houses that reported this were bribed? Because you were saying that they have been influenced to report this negatively and you take them to court. Aren't you creating a situation where you too may be accused of accusing others without facts? What facts do you have? Okay, media houses went to town after collecting money. And this is a court order. Shouldn't the media report a court order, whether the court order was rightly given or wrongly given?
Thank you very much. I appreciate your question. To start with, look at the quality of the team here. Even the governor is a very, very competent, well-certified accountant. Look at chartered accountants seated here. Look at barristers seated here. The quality of the team is rich. This is the team that the governor has assembled to move the state forward. And that is why we are getting results in the state. Why are we doing this? We are doing this because the defamation did not wait for the court case to be exhausted before they went to press. Two, there's an affidavit they post to before a court that deceived the court to grant that ex parte order. That's perjury. If you are telling the court that what your name is Sambo, Sonna Sambo of Arise TV, if I approach the FCT court here, that this Sonna Sambo is keeping cocaine in his house. And now, this court should give an order that they should go immediately to arrest him, seal his house, and there is nothing in your house. You will go out to say, no, the judge has been misled. So what we are saying, no, wait. What, they did not go to court. What they did was to release the affidavit deposed to the press. And that they went to court with that. And based on that, the court took an action. What we are saying is that the court was misled into taking an action. You understand? And now, the journalists or the media houses that also did it, you are saying, what evidence do we have? When you see rats in the afternoon running around, you will know that something is chasing that rat. If a media house is always saying, I want to confirm before reporting what is good, but when it is bad and it is against the government and the governor, the same media house did not check again and went to put it on the media using the picture of the governor, portraying that transparent man as a corrupt man. You know something is happening.
Because they think the court judge has the right to issue an order and he must have listened as a judge. If the judge issues an order, I'm not saying we should listen. The problem is with EFCC and the judge.
Sorry, wait, please. Excuse me. See, on this matter, you are in court. We are not even going to wait for them to exhaust that. We're going to challenge even this ex-parte order. We are going to also sue FCC for presenting false documents before the court. No, we have said that already. Are you not hearing that? No. See, wait now. What we are saying is this: for misleading the court, we will sue them. For raising false allegations against Kogi State government, we will sue them. For those who help them to sue them. Wait, for just 1 minute, let the state legal advisor, or is it Pastor Okeze? Pastor Okeze will just talk a bit about it for just 1 minute, then before we round up. Thank you.
We know you are
Gentlemen of the press, we thank you for coming. And the only thing I just want to add, everything he has said is that when it comes to defamation, and this is something I'm sure you as journalists know, it is strict liability offense, and whether or not you don't even have a defense, the only defense you have is justification that it is true. Whether the defense of justification has failed you, it is not a defense that you had it from somebody or you got it from a force and that you did not know that it was false. And this is why we always urge you to, at least you could have reached out to us before going to press release. But that didn't happen. We have not said, listen, we have not said we are going to sue your police who have made that mistake. But let it be known clearly to you that all our options are open. And when you defend somebody, it is not a defense to you that you got it from a source you consider to be strong, even if it's a court order, provided it is false. The idea is the falsity of it, the falseness of it. So it's better we also, all of us, learn lessons from this. Thank you so much.
Sorry. We will not leave here without the honorable. Okay, what's your question?
The question is, this letter
Okay, Teleman.
Was a meeting on the evolution of the bank or what happened? That's one. The second one, how many times did you get the bailout? And can you tell us the breakdown of the bailout? We are going to give you documents. We will give you documents. But now what we do is that let Honorable Commissioner of Finance speak to that issue of the letter.
Please, let the Honorable Commissioner can answer this question.
Finance.
Last week, there was a report that you, the Honorable Commissioner of Finance, was invited by the State House of Assembly. As a matter of fact, your State House of Assembly has been inviting you. But just last week, they issued an order that if you fail to appear by Thursday, they should arrest you. So I want to know, is it in relation, because it has to do with auditing, does it have anything to do with this matter that we are discussing here?
Thank you. Your question as to the invitation, whether it is related to this, is something that is ongoing in the House of Assembly. I can confirm it has nothing to do with this. We will not be talking to that because they will still go there to go and meet them. We believe in the rule of law, but he's going to speak to the issue of this bank later. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to speak to this matter. As well as we please the Commissioner of Finance, Budget and Economic Plan. As we are all aware, in Kogi State, the administration of BAILOUT was built on 5 areas as regards finances. 1, how do we improve our revenue? How do we increase our revenue? How do we ensure there is value for that money? How how do we ensure that if we are borrowing well, and we are using it well? And how do you ensure transparency and accountability? It's on that basis that we came up with fiscal sustainability plan in 2016 with 16 points. The federal government also came up with their own, which was 22. And today, the World Bank, in conjunction with the Federal Ministry of Finance, supported this idea to see how states can continue to operate and ensure good governance and ensure transparency and accountability. And we call that program SIFTAS, which all of you are aware. You are probably aware that the result that came out in 2019, Kogi State came second. But the result that came out in 2020, Kogi State came first. It's a peer review. And for doing that good job, the World Bank gave Kogi State 29.2 million as a grant in dollar, $29.2 million. That Governor Yabelo, you are doing well. Take this and go and do it again. And because of doing it again, we are hearing story. However, you ask a question: how do we get the letter? As Commissioner of Finance, when I read the story online and everywhere, people begin to call. The best thing I need to do is to talk to my banker. What is happening? Are you aware of what is happening? And this is the letter I wrote to them. You can see the letter I wrote to them, acknowledged and stand, which was received yesterday. And I told them I need a reply within 24 hours. And thank God they replied within 24 hours. And within that 24 hours, they have shown you the document, the letter. And in that letter, they replied straightly to the matter. So, in essence, Governor Yabelo administration was built from beginning on transparency. And we have been receiving award for that. So please, in relation to your question, I believe I've answered very well. And again, I'm going to give you the report of the SIFTAS so that you will see your state, how is your state comparing to Kogi State in terms of SIFTAS, so that you will know who is that governor that is doing well. From that you can know why are they now trying to bring the government that is doing well down. In terms of ensuring accountability, the state government has what we call transparency, efficiency, and accountability unit to ensure that for every $1 we are spending, there is value for it. So please, all what we are hearing, we are not bothered because we are used to it. Before we prepare our budget, we talk to the people. We are coming with budget. What do you want? What is your plan? The committee will give us, and then we make sure those that we can capture, we capture. As at today, the financial statement, audited, confirmed by the House of Assembly, is already online. And what we use for the money for is already online too. So this is what we call transparency. It's about talking to the people, let people understand the government, so that we can work together. Governor Yabelo has the belief that we must strengthen the system. He was the first governor that congratulated the chairman of the EFCC when he was appointed. That as a useful and youthful individual who is also going to work with him, who is also useful as a governor, they need to work together and strengthen the system. So I need to tell you this for you to know that as a state, we continue to work and ensure that transparency with the betterment of the group people of Nigeria and for the betterment of the system. Thank you, Governor.
We will do something, we will just do something democratic in 1 minute. The governor is a media-friendly governor. We are in the next few months, we are receiving about 3 media awards from 3 media organizations. The NMMA is bringing the events for this year to the conference city of Lokoja. So you can see that we are media-friendly. And the mood we are getting here is that you don't want the governor or the government to take any media house to court, right? So we will deliver your message because we cannot take you to court and you are coming to our states. But please, we want the media to act responsibly. When there are issues like this, find out from all sides and ensure that what you are doing is objective.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.